Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Carolina Panthers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Start on the ground. It's a Stewart on first. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Newton now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now it's Newton. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
But now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bob, let's go.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up to middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Now White. Drops it underneath to Spiller. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Come on.
Smith catches left side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Ready? Mustang 19. Let's go now.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simple to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it. This
man, it's caught inside the 10. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
The partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Get it! Liking 18! Go!
They fake the give. Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The Panthers at 1-6 now. And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football. But if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Running right, a handoff to Stewart. They get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4. Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
To throw is Newton. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready? Warriors, strike. Hawk, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions.
To throw, White. Dumps it off for Spiller. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards down to the 13.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now White. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Brandon, their last miss on third down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a fourth down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try to do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Now Stewart on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third and short to get to the tight end. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, Newton trying to lay one up deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it as we resume action. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19 Chargers.
Here's White. Complete yet again to Spiller. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They run behind center with Spiller. 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Drews. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look at repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
He's across midfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked on by Dante Fowler. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Looking to put a drive together.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
They'll start the drive with a run by score. Looking for a seam, but finding none. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Newton. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Panthers first down.
Here's Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He may go. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 148 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Panthers have moved out in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
A 28-yard gain. And the Bills first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. White. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
White looks to throw. He gets this out to Spiller. Room here to run. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
White from the gun, he'll throw. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
First and 10. 69. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Finds Spiller on the check down. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw now on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Here we go.
Newton to throw. He gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off play action. Newton. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
A final shot before the break. Newton. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 39. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
I'm thinking they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate, but this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, grab 50, 18, Buffalo 18. Go.
From the shotgun, here's White. Going to throw right side here, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Here we go.
Smith, the man in motion left. Quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Out of the gun, it's White. Drops it underneath to Spiller. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the gun, here's White. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
76, Panther 11, Warriors 70.
Now White. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
2nd down and goal. White. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Hunter Renfrow, 42 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one puts them on top here in the third. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Here we go. Set. 6, 18, run. Go check. Go check. Steady.
Here's White throwing to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A third quarter now to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. White. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He's going to air one out. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Bills have retaken a third quarter lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
That's caught. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here's Newton. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll try the right side with Stewart. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play.
Ready?
This 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Newton. Airing it out deep for Smith. It's caught at the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the
60 Eagles.
Newton going to try and throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Now White dumps it off for Spiller. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the 47-yard line.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
19, Charger, 19, Charger. Hey, smash, go check, go check.
To throw, White. He'll try and do this himself. Fights off the defender. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
A gain of 13 yards.
70
First down, Bill.
19 sight. 19.
Here's White. And complete. Spiller out of the backfield. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Operating from the gun, White. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Now White.
Underneath to Spiller. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
And see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
First down. First and goal.
Here's first and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll run here with Spiller.
Fights loose. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go now. Ready?
Again, Spiller.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready?
Spiller.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Newton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got a man. Complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
31 yards on the play. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Scott, let's go.
Now it's Newton. This for all the marbles. And incomplete on the a deep ball.
That's taking a big risk at this late stage. They're not thinking field goal, though. They wanted to leave no doubt on that one. So they took the shot at the end zone, but it winds up incomplete.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The field goal unit on the sideline. One final play to decide the ball game. One last throw here for Newton. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Down to the final play. That's where we went in this one, a dramatic finish. And I know that the field goal was going to be pretty long, but to not kick the field goal, at least take the chance to win there with 3, what did you think, partner?
You know that in pregame, as he warms up, the kicker gets with the special teams coach, and they figure out a number in both directions, all right, versus wind, no wind, if it's a possibility, whatever it is, and they give a number to the head coach. This is where I'm good from. Between here and here, maybe that wasn't the number he gave him today.
So for Buffalo, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock around. I said it's not that easy.